top of it, top of the mother morning. This is your boy, Coach One Stack, man. At it again, man. I hope everybody doing okay, man. You know, it's like 3:30 out here on the West Coast, Las Vegas time. But you know, man, I want to drop y'all a nice little video to start your day. You know, because a lot of you guys are, you know, in this day and age, especially you younger generation, a lot of you guys are dealing with a lot of women, especially who say that they want to be in a polyamorous, aka poly relationship. So I want to break that down to y'all, man, and some of y'all men want to as well, because you guys have a big misconception, and I do want to give y'all some real hard facts about it, just so you know a woman ain't running game on you, and you actually know what you're getting yourself into. So now, polyamorous relationship is when, you know, there are three people in a relationship. It might consist of two men and one woman, but most of the time is two women and a man. Okay. Now, we're not talking that it's a threesome. You know, the lifestyle, the lifestyle, that is something totally different than being in a polyamorous relationship. As we know, the lifestyle is something, you know, where you might be swinging and swapping and doing all kind of little different things. But the polyamorous relationship is more of a real relationship. You know, the key to having that relationship is eventually, you know, like if you live with your girl, you live with your dude, or how many people it is, you guys all live together as one, you know, as one unit, you know, in one relationship, you know, bringing all your money to the table, you know, paying the bills as one, living as one, you know, sleeping in the bed together, all that stuff. You know, for the fellas, basically, you have two women. You know, you're going to sleep in the bed with them. You know, you're going to cook. You're going to hang out. You're going to do all these little things with them. But see, here's what I want y'all to know about those type of relationships. See, a lot of y'all get fooled. A lot of y'all get tricked. See, you don't realize, a lot of y'all don't realize that your girl, she really like girls. You know, your girl, she really like girls, or she have experimented with girls in the past, but she have not told you, or she's too afraid to tell you, or she's too embarrassed. That's why, you know, with becoming the best version of yourself, I always stress, you know, telling the truth, being open, keeping that door open, man, so your partner can talk to you at any given time, man, because these are the things that you want people to talk about. So normally when these things happen, man, guys, don't get too far into yourself, because it's the women who like each other, and you are just happy to go along for the ride. No different than you do some three-way stuff, fellas. When you doing that kind of stuff, yeah, you may be in there, you know, laying the wood and all that stuff, but it's the women who have conspired, and they like each other. You know, it is that other woman might not even like you. It's the women who are attracted to each other, and you are just stunt deep. Can you dig what I'm saying? So even in that polyamorous relationship, man, you may have them two women, and you really the stunt D. You dig? So you have to be really careful, man, to not mistake a polyamorous relationship for a lifestyle relationship. Those are two separate things, because, you know, lifestyle is strictly for you to engage in that type of activity. That's what it's strictly for. It's for you to learn. You know, has many different levels to it. But the ultimate goal is just sex. Can you dig what I'm saying? When you're dealing with the lifestyle. But when a polyamorous relationship, yeah, you're gonna, you know, have sex and you know, sleep with them both, but it's more of a real deal relationship. You just got two women. You just got two women. So, you know, you want to be, like I said, guys, be very careful if your woman, your partner, or whoever it is comes asking you about a polyamorous relationship. Because see, if you have been being the best version of yourself already, like listening to Coach One Stack, you would have already screened your woman to know if she like girls, if she ever been with girls, if she ever planned to be with a girl. Because a lot of times, you know, these women to keep that stuff from you. You know, just a little story of mine. When I divorced, you know, like dang near every woman that I would run into would tell me, you know, hey, I want to be in a poly relationship. Now, my thing is, Me being a Scorpio, 1,000% Scorpio, I'm with all the funk, I'm with all the business, I'm with all the madness, I'm with all the smoke. But I would ask them, I was like, well, why do you want to be in a poly relationship? And they would all say the same thing. And it's something that really offended me when they always say, well, all men cheat. So since all men cheat, we might as well have another woman over here breaking bread and helping to pay the bills. And, and that's where they really had me messed up because, man, I stand on principles and understanding. I don't cheat. I don't have to go and cheat. You dig what I'm saying? You're not going to put me in a box and then just try to put a whole relationship on me because you say all men cheat. Well, when you start talking about all men, when you're dealing with Coach One Stack, that's when it's time for your ass to hit the door. Because don't ever make the mistake of comparing me to anybody you've been with, anybody you thought you've been with. And don't act too familiar because I'm not like everybody else. And a lot of you gentlemen, y'all not like everybody else. We're being at our best. We building our esteem of self through thinking. And guys, cookies don't move us like that. Am I right, fellas? I better be right. But now it was a point to where I was dating someone and they said off the rip that they did want to be in a poly relationship. And I asked them, well, why is that? And they told me, they said, well, hey, I like girls. I like girls and, I want to eventually, to have a girlfriend that, we both hang out with. So that way you're not lonely and you have somebody to hang out with. Like when I'm at work and I'm busy and I have the same, and then we all hang out and then, they're bringing something to the table. Now that right there, man, that came from another Scorpio. And see, I respected that reason. So for that reason, I was like, yeah, I'm good with it. You dig what I'm saying? See, Coach One Stacking did a whole lot of things. So the reasoning for it, has to be on point. And a lot of you guys, y'all can't be out here just accepting the fact that, man, y'all so happy that you might get to sleep with two women when your girl come and say, you know what, I want to be in a poly relationship, because guys, she might already be doing that stuff behind your back, and she just might be trying to introduce you to the woman that she's doing these things with. You dig what I'm saying? So you always have to stay on point, because remember, guys, the way you walking in that door is the way you walk out the door. Do not ever start doing anything that you don't plan on keeping up. And if a person is running game on you like that from the get-go about little things like that, chances are they're going to keep running game about bigger things. You dig? So, man, polyamorous relationship versus a lifestyle relationship. They're two separate things, two separate ball games. They are not even familiar. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'll get into the lifestyle later on. For you guys, because it's a lot of you youngsters out there, that want to dibble and dabble with the lifestyle community, but you really just think it's about, you go somewhere, disrobe and, have all these Roman parties and all that kind of stuff. And it ain't like that. You dig? Totally different from your poly relationship, because with that LS stuff, that lifestyle, you're not making these attachments. You're not letting nobody get up here. And that poly relationship, you're intentionally getting up in here with these women you're dealing with. You dig what I'm saying? And you're going to let them get up here too. You're creating a bond. See, it's not about the sex. You're creating a bond, everlasting bond with these women, because they're going to be both your women. See? And guys, stop using the phrase, man, I got a girlfriend. I hate it. I hate hearing y'all say that, man. Y'all too damn old to have a girlfriend. You got a woman. Can you dig? You got a woman, you got a partner, you got a better half. But hey, man, I hope, man, like I said, top of the morning from Las Vegas. It's early as hell out here, man. I hope you guys like this video. And hey, man, share it, like it, hit that notification bell so y'all can get some more of this good content that I'm going to be dropping. I hope y'all like my workout videos. I'm going to be dropping more of those. Hey, man, and if you need some help, book that consultation, because I got a whole lot of fresh game laying on the table. Other than that, have a beautiful morning. Once that gone, chat.